Kính thưa quý vị, vào cuối tuần vừa qua thì có một cuốn phim mới nhất của nam diễn viên J.K. Simmons được trình chiếu tại vùng Bắc Mỹ. Đó là cuốn phim mang tên Breakpoint. Đây là một cuốn phim rất là hài và rất là hay. Cái đối thoại rất là thông minh. Thưa quý vị, chắc chắn quý vị không xa lạ với nam tài tử J.K. Simmons, mà trong cuốn phim Breakpoint thì ông đóng vai là Jack. J.K. Simmons xuất hiện trong nhiều thể loại nghệ thuật, từ phim ảnh, truyền hình cho tới sân khấu, và thỉnh thoảng thì xuất hiện trên Broadway. Và ông đã thắng giải Oscars vào đầu năm nay, năm 2015, cho vai diễn phụ. Thưa quý vị, đó là nam diễn viên phụ xuất sắc nhất, với cái vai là một ông thầy dạy nhạc jazz trong phim Whiplash, mà phim Whiplash này là có Tom Cruise edit. Và qua vai này thì J.K. Simmons cũng đoạt các giải thưởng khác như là Screen Actors Guild, Golden Globe, Independent Spirit và BAFTA, cũng như là nhiều giải thưởng khác trên khắp thế giới. Sau khi chiếu ra mắt tại Đại hội Điện ảnh Sundance 2014, đã đoạt giải Audience Award và Grand Jury Prize cho phim hay nhất. Thưa quý vị, phim này đã được đề cử thêm 5 giải Oscars nữa, trong đó có giải cho phim hay nhất. Và J.K. Simmons cũng đóng trong phim được nhiều người đón xem như là Terminator Genesis cùng với Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jai Courtney và Emilia Clarke. Mới đây thì ông vừa mới hoàn tất sản xuất phim The Account của Gavin O'Connor, cùng đóng vai chính với Ben Affleck và Anna Kendrick, và phim độc lập The Meddler cùng đóng vai chính với Susan Sarandon và Rose Byrne. Thưa quý vị, sau đây chúng tôi xin được gửi đến quý vị khán thính giả cuộc phỏng vấn rất là đặc biệt của Tố Uyên với nam tài tử đầy tài năng và rất là dễ thương, đó là J.K. Simmons, về phim Breakpoint.
Before we start, I would like to say congratulations with all the success with Whiplash. So thank you for talking to us today.
My pleasure.
I had such a blast watching this film last week, and love your character. You play a vet doctor. I understand that you and Jeremy worked together in the past on Law and Order.
Yeah, that was the first time we worked together. I'd actually worked with his mom and his sister years before that, so we knew of each other a long time ago.
So now this time comes around, it was much easier to work in Breakpoint.
Yeah, it's always good to, to have some familiarity there. And I'd been a fan of his as well too, and David's and Amy's and a lot of these people.
So what was your first reaction after you read the script about this dad character right here?
Well, I thought the script was the perfect combination of laugh out loud funny, but still like believable characters, and really well, thoroughly drawn characters for all of the main characters, and it just seemed like the kind of thing that if they cast it right, it'll be a successful movie.
I thought this father, to me, it's like an ideal dad, because he's such an understanding, awesome, cool dad. I mean,
just like me in real life.
That's what I want to ask you. Are you like that with your own kids? Do you have to, each of your kids, because they're all different, some are probably more calm, some are more active, so you have to handle each of your children, your kids, differently. With these two characters that played by Jeremy and David, how was he able to really, handle these two very opposite boys?
I think that's one of the things. Another thing that the script does really well is, in real life you have to treat your kids as individuals, but without showing favoritism, and even though Jeremy's character makes that kind of difficult in this movie because he's such a knucklehead.
Is that how you describe him? He's such a knucklehead.
I think that's a word that applies. Yeah. Idiot, irreverent, ne'er-do-well.
We'll run this on a show. Jeremy will see this from JK.
Talking about character now,
Yes,
not actors.
Not you, Jeremy.
But yeah, it was a very easy role to connect to, because I'm an actual dad and because it was just so well written.
And he's pretty devoted to his work. He loves his job. He loves his animals. Did you get a chance to actually go out, Phil, and do like a day of shadowing vet doctors and see how they work?
My oldest friend in the world from junior high is a veterinarian.
Oh.
So I had actually been in the room with him spaying a cat years ago, and I was on the phone with him during my some of the scenes in the office, getting technical advice. Hey, Paul, where's a bladder on an English bulldog? So that was handled.
So, what did you learn as a vet doctor? What type of animals easy to treat? What type of animals most difficult to treat?
Well, again, from my buddy Paul Lang, Orofino, Idaho, he was for a long time. He was like the only guy in town, so he handled everything. I mean, I would go visit him, and he would have an eagle and a bear and a raccoon like on his property that people would bring him out of the woods and say, "Hey, Doc, can you fix this up?" And he would do, people's hamsters and gerbils and cats and dogs, of course, but he would also do horses and cows and. He handled everything. And after a while, as he got his practice going, he was like, you know what? The dogs and cats are really kind of a lot more easy to handle than the
Bears
horses.
and
And bears, certainly, yeah.
So now, what do you would like the viewers to take out of seeing Breakpoint?
Well, hopefully a lot of laughter, which is good for the soul and the mind and the body, and I think that'll definitely happen. But it's also just a real story about believable characters and about a family and about finding ways to balance and to get outside of yourself and be willing to make an effort to connect.
And what's next for you, sir? What are you doing next?
I just wrapped a film yesterday, actually called The Runaround with Emile Hirsch and me, and I'm going to do 2 films coming up, very small parts coming up in a movie called Late Bloomer, which is really going to be great. And I'm doing a little cameo in Damien Chazelle's new movie, La La Land.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that from Tom Cross.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for talking to us.